noch erbärmlicher. Kommt, lasst uns hier verschwinden, bevor sie nochmal angreifen.
Töten wir sie. Genau wie diese dreckigen Schweine.
Was gefunden?
Nur billigen Plunder, der sie wohl an ihre Heimat erinnern sollte.
Nein! Russisches Schwein, du hättest lieber tot bleiben sollen.
Was ist das?
Dmitri, finish those rats! Once again, you cheat death. Our tanks are ready to smash this line and... Chernov! I'm not hearing gunshots!
There is no point, Sergeant. They are already bleeding to death.
Then maybe our friend will help them bleed faster.
Oh yeah, baby. The charge is on, son. Let's do this. Mission 5 is crazy, guys. It's absolutely crazy. We're gonna do it though. This is a very action-packed level. Let's come up here. We're just gonna go prone right here and let our teammates do most of the work for us. I'm gonna turn my headset down a little bit because it is loud. All right. We're just gonna let our teammates do most of the work for us right here. Again, if you're having trouble with games on the hardest difficulty setting, the biggest tip I can give you is try not to do everything, right? Try not to go out here and be Rambo or anybody like that. Just let your teammates do most of the work for you, and 9 times out of 10, it'll solve all your problems. I'm just letting my teammates kill all these dudes. Keep myself out of harm's way here. Okay. See how my teammates are all pushing in front of me right now. And what I'm doing right here is I'm kind of communicating with my teammates without talking to them. Based on where you put yourself on the map will determine how aggressive your teammates are and where they go. And so you're going to see me communicate with my teammates from time to time in this mission, and I'll be pointing it out to you as we do it. But you want all your teammates to be in front of you like that. Now sometimes you'll have some of them lay back like this, and I'll show you how to make those guys move. If they're all up here like this, you're going to kill all the enemies in wave 1 with ease. If you have like 1 or 2 people sticking back, then it's still possible, but you may have to take out guys, you know, back there and in some other places. So you see how we're done with wave 1. What we're going to do is we're going to run up here and get right in that area, and then you're going to see these guys start talking, and then we're going to run all the way back up here, and then these guys are going to clean out this second wave. Okay, I'm going to sit right here for a couple of seconds. Then as you're running back, just make sure that you're going prone. It just decreases the chance that you're going to be shot, but you can still be shot. But if you do that, typically they won't be able to shoot you. And that's for any first-person game, guys. If you're having trouble getting shot at random, make sure that you're going prone and standing up. It works in Battlefield. It works in a lot of the first-person games when you play campaign. And looks like they've already got it taken care of. No enemies. Don't go here, and don't go here or here, because you're going to get grenaded a lot. And just let your teammates do all the work. Okay? You can go right or left here. I like to go left. And go up as far as I can, and then just turn around and run. And try to get as many of your teammates pushed forward as you can. Sometimes you'll have 2 guys back here that'll, you know, not really push up, but I'll show you how to solve that a little bit later. And again, we're just going to wait here for like, I don't know, 15-20 seconds or so and see what our teammates are able to do. Sometimes there'll be one guy that they won't be able to kill. He's either going to be in that front section up there, that front piece of cover, I guess, or he's going to be at the back of the map near the MG. So just waiting. See how they're not firing their guns right now? That means that they've already cleared out wave number 1. Sometimes, like I said, there's going to be a guy there, or there's going to be a guy back there or there. So just keep that in mind. Now, let's go ahead and work on wave 2 in this little area. So what we're going to do is run out here to these barrels right here. You're going to hear your teammates start talking, and then we're going to retreat through this little section right here, and then we're going to run back here and get behind this rock. And they're going to do the exact same thing. Okay, you hear them talking. You come here. Make sure that you're kind of going prone right here as you're going into the water. You can be shot right here, so you just got to be careful. And now we're just using these rocks as cover. And the reason why you see me playing this way is because these little areas right here, and then obviously those areas back over there. Oh, kind of got outside of the rock trying to teach. Those areas are death boxes, meaning if you get in those areas, that's where the developer wants you to be at, right? Remember, the developer is trying to make a game on the hardest difficulty to kill you. You know what I mean? They want to kill you. and you want to live. So a lot of times in these games, if you just go where the developer, like if you don't go where the developer wants you to go, then you don't really have to worry about dying as much. So now it seems like there's one more enemy back there that they're not really killing. You can try to shoot him on your own. I think they just might have killed him. Yep, they got him. Now, if you wanted to kind of assist in them killing him, like let's say they're still shooting at him right now, you can come right here and go prone behind these barrels and just wait a couple of seconds, and you'll see your teammates start pushing up, and 9 times out of 10 they'll kill everybody in this area too without your help. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and take care of this third little combat area here. Let's go ahead and cook a grenade, get it off about right there. Go ahead and throw a Molotov, and what we're trying to do is just kind of block these people from coming through, and then if they start coming out on you like this, just get another grenade off. And what you're trying to do is push up as far as you can so that you are telling your teammates to push forward again. See what I mean? And that's going to stop any more enemies from trickling down this path. Sometimes there'll be multiple waves of enemies that'll come down this path, and your teammates are not going to push up the hill because there's fire here. So what you have to do is run up the hill, kind of keep going prone so you don't get shot, and make sure you get this gun. Okay, and then as you're running back, just make sure that you're, you know, kind of doing the whole duck and cover kind of thing here, and that's going to keep you from getting shot a lot. And then now you're going to see sometimes, see how this is a teammate, right? Sometimes you're going to get enemies. See, there's an enemy coming right now, and I'm not sure what causes enemies to be back here. I'm not sure if it's a glitch or what, but sometimes you'll have enemies back here that will funnel through, and you have to kind of take them out. I think I overshot his head there, or I think this piece of wood is stopping me from shooting. So this piece of wood right here was blocking my shot. Now sometimes there can be 2 or 3 of these guys here, and I think what causes them to come over here is that they're on the other side of the map. Like if you'd have taken that right hand side, they're over there, and I think what happens is they don't know where to go because we push up so fast right here. And when that happens, I just think they run over here not knowing what's going on. So just make sure you look back there, take care of that. And when you look at this guy, if he's not shooting his gun, that's a good sign that it's okay for you to move up. So we're going to move up this way. We're going to come through here. We're going to try to get as close to these guys as we can. I like to come right over here. And then we're just going to start tossing grenades and tossing Molotovs. We want to kill as many of these guys as we can. Sometimes they're going to be throwing grenades at you. This is kind of a finesse type situation here. You got to stay on your P's and Q's right here, man, because they will start tossing grenades at you, and it can be a little bit tough. And what we want to do is go and switch to our main gun and just come out here and start shooting at him. If you get shot, obviously ult grenades. Just run away when you see the grenades. Okay, don't run back up, don't sprint, because there may be more grenades. You just want to kind of walk up here, and then you just want to start shooting as many of these guys as you can. Just bury the hammer right here. And what you're trying to do is get them thinned out enough to where you can catch them when they come out of spawn. They're going to be coming out of spawn, that bridge over there. See how they're coming out of spawn? And the faster you can kill them when they come out of spawn, the least chance you have of them throwing grenades and throwing Molotovs. So we're going to come back out here and... Okay, if they throw a grenade, just get out the way. There's another one. Just back up. Okay. Okay, there's still a guy across map getting a shot on me. And just want to do this until everybody's dead. Okay, let's reload. It gets crazy, man. See how I thinned them out? Pretty much. So like they're either going to be coming out of this bridge area right here or from this bunker right here. And I've thinned them out quite a bit. Let's go and kill that guy over there. That's the guy that was shooting me a while ago. This guy. Okay, I just heard some more people. You just want to stay here for as long as you possibly can. I usually stay here until either I'm out of ammo or everybody's dead. Okay. And there's typically more ammo right here. I think I've already picked it up, but if you go right there, there's more ammo. Now you're gonna think that everybody's dead, right? Like, see how it's really like nothing's going on, but sometimes there's more enemies that'll trickle through, and if you don't kill them all when you're coming through the trench over there, they can kill you at random. So what I like to do is go ahead and hop up on this piece of cover or whatever, and just wait to see if I can spawn more enemies in. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. It just depends. I think I just spawned some in. Okay, let's wait. Yep, like that guy actually came from the trench to the left, which is good. You want to make sure that everybody is down, and the best way to do that is to come out here and get shot. I know that seems like a crazy strategy, but it's the only way to know that you've cleaned out everybody. Alright, I think we're pretty good, so let's go ahead and run away. And now you only have to kill about 2 to 3 people, and this whole trench area will be over with. Okay, when you walk up here, there's going to be a crate with some Molotovs on it and stuff. Make sure you pick that up. It's going to be right in front of you. Go ahead and cook a Molotov and put it right there. And then just put a couple of them down. Go ahead and shoot all these dudes. You're trying to kill them before they're able to put grenades on you, basically. Okay, and just be careful, because sometimes there'll be a random enemy, even though you've killed everybody. Sometimes there will be a random enemy that kind of sneaks out around these corners. So just make sure you're pretty safe. There's a gun there if you need more ammo. We're going to wait for our teammates to push up. Alright, and you should be good to go. There shouldn't be any enemies through here, but you do want to kind of play it a little bit safe just in case. I like to run all the way over here. If I can run over here and not get shot, that means that I've cleaned out the entire area, and that just makes it pretty safe, and we didn't have to worry about too many grenades. Okay, what I like to do now is just come out here, go across this water, and then go prone right here, and just look right down this sight right here and wait for these enemies. Sometimes you have to walk up a little bit, and most of the time your teammates will kill them. You see what happened, right? I pushed up and my teammates pushed up with me, and I basically told them to be more aggressive. Okay, I like to come over here so I'm out of the way of the tank fire. Now I love this gun right here for the later parts of the mission, so I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna trade in this one, get the Panzer Shrek. I'm gonna head back this way and take out this first tank. Okay, let's get a second. Okay, let's see if we can wait for this tank. Okay, what I like to do now is just come out here. I like to kill this tank from inside of this building. It's just a little bit easier for you to get to. You know what I mean? You got to shoot it a second time really fast, because if it shoots a shell in here, it can take you out. Now most of the time you can take a shell to the face, even on veteran. Maybe not to the face, but like if they shoot you inside of this building, you're going to get like some, I don't know if it's technically splash damage or not, but typically you can take it one time. You know what I mean? And so as long as you don't get shot by a stray bullet while you're shot by the tank, you should be able to just take it. Okay, that went a little bit high. Okay, let's go back here and get some more right here. Sometimes I find that it's hard to shoot these tanks because the longer you fire these Panzer strikes or whatever, they just go weird. You know what I mean? Like that one fell short. So if that happens, just come back out here, and you can get a permanent reload at this station right here, and just come back through. This may take you a couple of seconds, just because, like I said, the farther you shoot this thing, the worse off the aim is. And I'll try to get it. Okay, I think I'm falling a little bit short. Let's aim a little bit higher. Okay, so I need to be aiming somewhere in there. Alright, let's try this again. But this gives you the most safety. If you try to shoot the tank out here in this area, he will start shooting you like crazy, and it's really difficult to kill him. If you walk outside here, then there's going to be enemies, and they'll start shooting you. So this is the safest spot, but it takes a little bit of finesse. Okay, that time I was a little bit high. Got in that time. Alright, see what I mean? So I just looked at where my shot went and then adjusted. Okay, let's come out here and get some more. Now he should be up the hill. See how he's up the hill now? He's a little bit easier to hit when he's up the hill like that. Alright. Now what we're going to do is we got to watch out for these guys. Now, it all depends on where this tank is. Sometimes you kill the tank and it's back here. Sometimes you kill the tank and it's up here. So you're just going to have to make sure that you play this by ear, because there's enemies on the other side of these tanks. See what I mean? There's a dead guy. Sometimes you can come over here to this little shed right here and get some good beads on these enemies. Now what you're gonna see me do right now is I'm just inching out like this because I'm trying to feel where the magnetic pull is on my gun. You know how when you have an enemy in front of you there's a magnetic pull? Like I can feel it right there in front of me right now. So I know there's enemies right in front of me right there. You can also cook some Molotovs and throw them out there and try to burn as much of this grass as you can, which will typically kill a lot of them. So it's more of a finesse thing at this point. Throw grenades. Okay. And all I'm doing, like I said, is I'm waiting to feel this, waiting to feel that magnetic pull. Just let me get my energy back here. This is a tricky section right here, man. Very tricky. There's a guy right there. And also by pushing up this far, I'm telling my teammates again to be aggressive, and it's kind of hard to see people because of all the smoke. Okay, there's a guy right there. Got him. So I'm just feeling, you know how you can feel that magnetic pull, that aim assist? That's what I'm feeling around for. There's some more guys. Just got to take them all out, man. Got him. Okay, throw that grenade back. Run away. And like I said, don't sprint back up here. Walk. Because if they throw a grenade, you won't know about it until you run up on it, and then it may kill you. Okay, there's a guy over here somewhere. Okay. You gotta be patient through here, guys. I'm sorry this may not be fun gameplay to watch, but if you take off too fast, you'll be dead. Alright, you see how there's no more enemies left? Everybody stop firing. It lets you know you're good to go. Okay, let's go ahead and run out. Sometimes there's gonna be more enemies that spawn out over here by this tree. Waiting for these guys. Yep, see how they spawn in right there? So you're not quite out of the woods yet. Take that dude out. Sometimes there'll be another guy over here by this tree. See how they're shooting at him right now? Shooting at somebody over here. Okay, let's go ahead and get some more cover right here. Go prone when you're being shot at, and it makes it harder for them to shoot you. Like if you ever run into somebody like I just did right there, don't stand up, just go crouch or go prone, and they will not be able to hit you hardly at all, even on veterans. So okay, let's push up.
I can see them. I'll do what I can.
Because I don't think I have. Well, I've got 4 rockets. Okay, we're good. I started to say this is gonna be really tricky if I don't have my rockets. Be careful when you come right here. Sometimes there's dudes in these buildings right here. I like to sneak around the back. Wait for this tank to. It's gonna be a tank out here. You can either catch him right here, or sometimes you can just catch him around the back here. Just be careful though, because there will be enemies. So just be ready to have your gun up and fire. They're typically right over here on the edge. Okay, I like to get right over here. Again, pull out my Panzer Strike. Make sure you kill this tank really fast, because it's going to turn on you and try to hit you with the big gun. Okay, now you're still not out of the woods yet. Sometimes if your enemies don't clear this area, there's going to be enemies in these buildings, and sometimes they actually come from behind. So just make sure that you don't see any red dots on your mini-map. If you go to run like this, there's a chance you may get shot from behind. Okay, let's go ahead and take out this tank. Okay, we're going to just come up here and wait for them to initiate this sequence, and then you can take this tank out really fast. Just get real close like this. Okay, just make sure you get both your shots off really fast. Okay, and then just run back because there's going to be enemies shooting at you like that. Make sure you get cover, and then your teammates is probably going to clear these guys out for you. Then you're okay to push up. So that's the first part of this. Now we got to do the second part, which is the hardest part. So it gets crazy through here, man. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it though. My heart is pumping, man. Doing this stuff live like this, trying to do them flawless without dying or doing any restart checkpoints, it's intense, man. Let's go ahead and get on our tank. We've earned it. And I'll meet up. I'm just going to time lapse this, guys, probably, because this is just, there's nothing going on here. And then I'll just meet up with you right before I get off the tank. Alright, so right when you get about in here, just go ahead and hop off the tank. There's going to be a lot of explosions right here, so don't run up too fast. Just let all these guys do their, do their typical routine type thing. There's going to be a tower over here that you don't even have to take it out. This tank will take it out for you. And we're just going to wait for a couple of seconds and just let this, kind of get calm. At least as calm can be. And then we're going to try to focus on killing a guy. He can shoot you from where he is. So you have to be careful. There's a guy way back in the distance on this tower. See that guy I just killed? You kind of want him down. That's key to this whole strategy working. You can shoot him with a RPG or whatever, but I find that he's very hard to hit from where you are. So just keep that in mind. Let's go and run up this way. And wait right here first. Sometimes there'll be a guy that runs right here. I like to make sure that this guy's down first. Now, this whole area that we're about to do is all about running up and then running back. Running up and running back. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be causing our teammates to push up, and then we're going to fall back so that we're not in grenade range. And if we are in grenade range, there's not going to be like a ton of people throwing grenades at us. We're just going to try to keep it down to a minimum. Let's get these. And then there's a truck. I like to fire one of these off with that truck, try to get it to explode. Then there's another truck. It's got an enemy back here somewhere. And all these enemies are deadly, man. They will kill you very fast. See that guy right there? So you got to be really, really, really careful. I think I can see him. Typically, your biggest threat is going to be this bunker over here. Okay, got him. Shot him right in the face. See how we got this bunker over here? A lot of enemies. We'll go ahead and clean out some of these guys, and then we're going to make a push to the right-hand side of the map over there. That's the safest spot you can be in, is the right-hand side. I think we're good to go now. Just go ahead and get cover as you run through. We're going to get right over here in this area. Now, you can still be grenaded right here. See what I mean? You can still be grenaded, so you got to be careful. But what you want to do is just kind of watch out for this right-hand flank. And then you just want to push out as you see that you can. Sometimes there'll be some enemies that come up here. It's kind of what I'm waiting on now. And I want to be ready for them. See this guy right here? Yep. Right on time, partner. Right on time for your death. Okay. Let's just push out. You're going to push out, and then you're going to push back. And then my teammates are going to actually push up while I'm back. See that guy pushed up? I'm letting them be my front line of defense, and then I'm just going to sit back and kind of snipe. If you get shot, you got plenty of cover. And now what's happening is I'm not quite outside of grenade range, but if the enemy wants to fire a grenade off at me, they're typically going to fire it off at my teammates. Okay, he's down. We're just going to thin these guys out, and then we're going to push up again, thin them out, push up again, and we're just going to keep doing that until we feel like everybody's down. Now, if I weren't filming this for YouTube, you would probably see me playing this a bit more aggressive, but because I don't want to die, I'm playing it super safe. And this will let you know that you guys can duplicate this as well. Got him. Okay. See how I'm pushing up, kind of spawning people in. You got to watch out for grenades if you get too close. Okay. Got shot. Let me get my cover. It's crazy, man. It's intense. It's a cat and mouse. You know what I mean? It is a cat and mouse, no doubt. I love it. Let's go ahead and push out some. I like to get right in here. You can typically just kind of take these dudes out. Also, make sure you're checking this corner over here. Let's go ahead and take these dudes out. Oh, throw them back if you get grenaded. I'm pretty sure I just shot that dude. Okay. Okay. We're going to thin these guys out a bit more, and then we're going to make our push. Okay, we're going to go ahead and make our push. Going to come over here. Just watch your back over this way. There's typically a guy that'll come out unless we've already killed him. Okay, looks like we're pretty good. Looks like the only people we got left is in this middle bunker, so. Okay, I think we're good. Let's move up. Okay, now you're going to have to get over this wall right here, and it can be a little bit tricky because there are people on the other side. Then you're going to have to shoot this truck. I like to come over here, just kind of go prone. Just keep going prone so you can avoid fire. And then just hop out over here. Again, get your RPG ready. You want to take this truck out. This is key. Make sure all those guys are dead. Then just check all your corners and everything. Okay, take him out. Now, there's going to be a tower back over there, and there's going to be a tower back over there. You see those two towers? You definitely want to take those two towers out. It's going to be important. Just trying to make sure I'm checking all my corners. I'm trying to wait for this smoke to kind of clear so I can see this tower over here. Okay, that's one tower down. And then typically you can just snipe this dude. Okay. There's usually a guy or two in there, so be careful. It's just a big patience game, guys. I know this may not be like action-packed, but because I'm trying to do this on one life, I have to be a little bit more careful than you may have to be in your game. Okay, so we're going to push up, and we're going to run back, see if more enemies spawn in, which they did, and then my teammates cleaned them up. Okay, I'm pretty sure I feel a magnetic pull right here somewhere. Okay. So we're going to come up here, spawn some more enemies in, then we're going to run back. And what we're doing, like I said, is we're getting outside of grenade range. You see what I mean? We're just getting outside of grenade range by doing this. And we're just putting the fight in our favor. Doesn't mean you're invincible going through here, but it does mean that you're putting the fight in your favor, which is exactly what you want. You see what I mean? And your teammates are just beasting on cats. Got him, he's down. Okay, we're almost there. We're almost there. We got to get rid of this this heavy gun up here. We're just going to keep watching this right hand flank. Just keep pushing up. Typically there'll be more enemies that spawn in up here. Scan, yeah, here they come. See this dude? Okay, let's get our wits about us again. Watch out for grenades. You can be shot here with grenades. If you do, fall back to the other tent. Okay. Again, our job here is to just watch this right hand flank and thin these dudes out. Because what we want to do is we want to make it right there. If we make it right there, it's a ball game. See what I mean? That's going to be triggering in the last wave of enemies. Okay, now what you can do is typically you can edge this dude out right here. Sometimes he'll shoot you, so just be careful. And you're trying to just get rid of this heavy gun right now. So let's come up here, see if more enemies spawn in. See how my teammates pushed up right then? You can usually edge this dude out right here.
No mercy will be shown here.
It's tough. You can also throw grenades. You're just trying to make sure you kill that gunner. It's tough. I got him. I got him on that shot. Alright, so once he goes down, just go and push out over here. And then run back. Because more enemies are going to be spawning out up this hill. Right there. And what I like to do is I like to run over this way. And go ahead and get some RPGs out on this side. Now they can grenade you from here, so just make sure you're careful. You can also come over here for extra cover. Just try to get you a couple of RPGs off. Oh, here comes the grenades. It's crazy, man. Okay, let's give this a couple of seconds to get our energy back here. Okay, I think got him. Okay, let's go ahead and run back. I think my teammates pretty much cleared a majority of this area. Once we get up to the top of this hill, it's ball game. Looks like we still got another enemy or two up here. Okay, let's give this a couple more seconds and we should be good. Alright, let's go ahead and push out. And once you get up in this area, that's typically going to be enough to get this thing done. See how when they start talking like that, then just stay down here for cover. And that's it, guys. That is your mission 5. So you got to be really patient with it. Don't be too aggressive, but be aggressive enough to, you know, spawn enemies in, and you should be good to go, man. It's really not that difficult, as it is just very technical, and you just gotta be patient. You got to push up and then come back, push up and then come back. And you saw that in this entire level, we really didn't get spammed with grenades. I mean, we got a couple grenades tossed at us. But it's not like we were getting like 5 grenades tossed at us at once. You know what I mean? And you guys should be good to go. All right, so that's it for mission number 5. I will see you guys in mission 6. You guys be good.